What's up, guys? Welcome to this latest edition of Bulldogs Corner. We got a few things to talk about, so let's just get into it. How are we doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. So we haven't spoken or had a Bulldogs Corner since after this epic game with BYU. So we played 4 games since then, all stream. Uh, this was homecoming against Troy. This was just a beatdown, to say the least. Um, Defense showed up, held them to 23 rushing yards. Um, this game was just we just we shut them out for 3 quarters. So, you know, that's how that went. That's how that went. Um, I think that fumble was on a kickoff return. I believe. I believe it was. Um, Time of possession just off the charts. Um, Boys really came out to play in this game. Um, it's not really a whole lot to talk about in this one. We did what we were supposed to do for homecoming against a inferior opponent, right? And then we took a trip. Excuse me. Then we took a trip 36 miles to the east to go to Monroe to take on the Warhawks. This game was a lot closer than it should have been, but we still pulled out the win. And our defense, um, again, came to play. We shut the run game down. Like, we're doing really good at shutting the run game down. If we can get the passing, if we can get the secondary to play up to snuff, you know, um, that'd be great. That would be great. Um, we got a pick. Um, third down conversion rate is starting to go back up in the last 2 games, or those last 2 games. So, we went up there and we took care of business. Like I said, it was just a little bit closer than I would have liked it to be, but you know, I mean, Bullock couldn't miss. Obviously, he did miss, but like 88% completion rate. I mean, you know, we was throwing it all over the field. I wish we still could get these rushing yards up, though. I don't know what's going on uh, with that. Maybe I'm not seeing the hole properly or the holes properly. Uh, some kind of way we need to figure that out. We need to figure that out. But receivers are on par, or were on par this game. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I think these two saved that game with the catches they were making. If I'm not mistaken, um, who had the pick? Oh, Bullocks had the pick. Yep, that's who had the pick. So 2, 3, 3 sacks. Yep, 3 sacks. So Um, the defense is the defensive line and the linebackers are really uh, have really stepped up as far as shutting the run game down. So I'm really proud of that. Really proud of that. And then I don't know what started, what happened, what was going on, but again, you know, the defensive line and the linebackers show up again. I mean, that's -5 yards rushing. The total offense is 206 yards. So the defense, as far as that goes, is doing a job. I mean, 0 for 6 on third down conversions. I mean, you can't. But then there's this, right? Then there's this. I don't know what in the world is going on with this, but he threw 4 interceptions. 4 interceptions. I mean, absurd. I don't even understand. I don't even understand. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I have to go back and watch the tape. Don't know what was going on. We were pretty even, I guess you could say, passing the ball with if it wasn't an interception thrown. Um, I mean, but these TFLs, like we shut that run game down. We shut it down. Okay, shut it down. So we went into Arkansas State, and took care of business. And side note, uh, well, if anybody chooses ULM to run with college football 27, they added Arkansas State as a rival. So ULM and Arkansas State are rivals now in the game. So just a little nugget of information for you. Little nugget of information. And then this happened, right? If you want to see a crazy game, check out the over 2 hour stream, and then you can just scroll to this game where we play this rival. They came into Joe Allett and they put on a show. But if you want to see a crazy game, go check it out, because we couldn't do nothing. We started off the game with sacks and tackles for losses on their first series. Third and forever, they call a run play and take off. You hear me? They take off and score a touchdown. I'm like, what in the world? So then our first series, we come out and we throw the first of 4 interceptions. So that's 2 games in a row that we've thrown 4 interceptions. I don't understand it. So they go up 31-7 at half. We get the ball to start the second half. We're driving down the field and throw another interception, which is when they scored and go up 38-7. They go up 38-7. But you see what the final score is, right? Again, if you want to see a crazy epic game, go check it out. Unfreaking real. You hear me? Unfreaking real. Total offense 554 yards. Um, 3 for 5 on. Man, 3 for 5 on third down conversion. This was Bullock converting on a first down, like fourth and whatever it was, 4th and 1, 4th and inches, whatever it was. 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. I mean, just go check the game out. Just go check it out. It was wild. This is the first time I think I've ever lost the time of possession battle. I think it's the first time. Like, we were handcuffed in shambles, couldn't figure it out. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. But in the end, man, it was something. It was something. Obviously, we didn't run the ball all that great and didn't run the ball a whole lot. We had to put points on the board. This is the first time all season that we had 3 receivers go over 100 yards. I almost had 4. You know, uh, it was. And I can't say enough about Vincent. He might not have scored a touchdown, but he gave us every opportunity to win. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you. I can't say enough about our tight end. Okay? I can't. Can't say enough about it. Finally, the defense, showed up. These are the 2 sacks. Or, I mean, we got 4, right? Yeah. So, I mean, crazy game. You see all these TFLs? It was a crazy game. Crazy game. Um, this deflection, oh, man. I hope he doesn't leave. I hope we can try to fix this. I hope the secondary can get their stuff together and bring this yardage down. So his playing style, because his deal breaker is playing style. So, but this deflection, man, key. It was key. It was key. It wasn't Strickland's. It was Blair's. It was key in this victory. Can't talk about that enough. We had recruits on campus. That was another thing. It was rivalry game. It was just it was great. It was epic. It was epic. So yeah, you want to check out crazy game? Go check that game out. So coming up next, it'll be Georgia State. This is actually going to be senior night. And we're going to go in to Joe Islet and try to go 1-0. Georgia State. Let's go check Georgia State out. So we got a dual threat. And he's definitely doing dual threat things. So we got to keep an eye on that. They are running the ball. Three running back system. Okay. How many passes he thrown? I gotta go check that out. I gotta see how many passes he thrown. Gotta check that out. Okay. Well, they're 4-4 and they're 3-1 in the conference. Or 3-1 in the conference. So, I mean, it can't be all bad. Don't let these numbers fool you. I think they done fooled me at least 3 times this season. Oh, look at this corner. He's a zone. Look at this corner. Bump and run. He's only 5'9". Okay. Yeah, don't let these numbers fool you at all. They won't fool me again. They will not fool me again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So in recruiting, we are picking up everybody that we want to pick up. Uh, so far, Jaleel Brightwell, 4-star. Pierre Hooks, 4-star. Mike Chance, 4-star. Rodney Holly, Jim, 3-star. Um, Jackie Ankra, Ankra, Jim, 3-star. Nick Volk, 3-star. Caleb Payne, 3-star, right tackle. John Waiters, 3-star, linebacker, lugger. Um, Jazir Cook, 3-star, Jim. Cortez man, Folkerts, yeah, that'll work. 3-star, Jim, quarterback, pocket. Derek Ashton, 3-star, Jim. Darren Landers, 3-star, and Josh McCrary is a 3-star. We got this wide receiver coming in on the bye week. We got the center Diego Canada. Coming in this week. We got 2 coming in this week. He's come in already, so hopefully he'll go ahead and sign after this week. Antonio Skaggs is coming in on the bye week. See what happens with that. We'll see what happens with that. Quincy Fouts. See what happens with that. Devon Antoine. Bye week. Alex Flavors is coming in this week. And Steve Fazandi is coming in on the bye week. And that's what we got. That's where we stand. School grades are improving steadily. They're improving steadily. Obviously, we can't do anything about the academic portion, but look at this. As it stands right now, and we have no 5-stars as it stands right now. That's crazy. So looks like we did an outstanding job in scouting and getting these guys on campus. So I think I went over this at the end of the stream, but we can take a look at the bracket real quick. As you can see, we're 12th. North Texas, who knocked us out last year by winning their conference championship, is 11th. So we just need to keep winning 1-0 each week so we can head down to the Superdome and try to capture this trophy. That is the plan. It's a hard road right now, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it out, right? We got a few on the awards. The Tulis coming in hot for the Maxwell, the Walter Camp Uh, we'll see what we can. I think that one loss is going to keep us away from it. I don't know. We'll see. Um, where else were we at? We're not on Nagurski. We're not on Jim Thorpe. We were the Belikov. We're top notch Belikov. We should bring that home. We should. And then where else? The Broyles. We'll see what happens with that. I think those should be the only. Oh yeah, that's right. The Dick Buckets Award. Got Axon Jackson down there. Uh, hopefully, we'll see what happens with that. He might be too far off. And then that was it for the awards. Uh, man, let me just say that you guys have no idea how much I appreciate the support of the channel. Um, you guys are doing fantastic. Uh, I'm looking to continue to push forward. As far as monetizing goes, man, I really don't care about that stuff. Like, I just enjoy doing this for you guys and for myself. So I really appreciate the support, though. 27 is right around the corner. As I mentioned before, you will not see Rainmaker on this channel because I am not going out and buying it. I can buy it if I want to. It's not a money thing. I just refuse to dip into or to buy into that. That's crazy to me. Other people, you can do what you want with their money, or they can do what they want with their money. That's fine and good. But this guy will not be spending money on that MVP membership just to get Rainmaker and whatever other. I just no, it's just not me. But with that being said, we are gonna live stream. I got to figure out what day during release week that I'm gonna do it. So if you want to drop by and check us out, we'll be live streaming all day, whatever day that is that I choose. I will let you guys know what day that's going to be. We also need to come up with the team that we're going to go with to start them from scratch, from wherever they at, and take them to the promised land and keep on going. There'll probably be 2 teams, whichever team is going to be for the main dynasty, and then Army. I always do an Army dynasty because I was in the Army, so I always do an Army dynasty with whenever football drops. I did it in the old ones. I've done it with the new ones. So we'll have 2 going on, and but the Army dynasty won't come in until later. So just be aware of that. Army dynasty won't come in until later. And I can tell you right now that there's if it's allowed, like, I know you can turn off the uh, transfer portal, but I don't know how the NIL stuff is going to work with them. So maybe when you turn the transfer portal off, like, hopefully there's some kind of slider that where you can turn that off, because obviously the military schools don't use that stuff. But I'll find a workaround, and right now what I'm looking at is probably just going after guys that don't want NIL money. And then when you start wanting NIL money, you got to go. That might be the way to do it. Besides turning the transfer portal off with that one. So we'll see how that works. I'm looking forward to it, though. I can't wait for it to drop. I can't wait to hang out with you guys, um, and see where it goes. Obviously, this is still gonna be going on. This dynasty is still gonna be going on. I'm not gonna drop it. I'm gonna keep it moving because this is what started the channel. You know, um, so we're gonna keep it moving with this one also, up until you guys say, "Hey, we're done with this one." We'll do it that way, or until we win a championship. However, you guys want to do that, just let me know. Drop your feedback in the comments though. Let me know how you feeling. Let me know what school you think we should go with. There are 5 that are out right now. Uh, there's probably going to be more added to it as this week progresses and into the weekend. But the 5 right now are South Carolina, Houston, um, Tulane, uh, Boise State, and the Louisville Cardinal. Um, I mean, we can add Sacramento State and North Dakota State to them, but I don't really want to do a team that you're going to see on everybody else's channel. Want to, like, try to keep it fresh, because everybody's going to do, or mostly everybody's going to do those 2 new schools that are coming in. So we'll try to keep it fresh. Maybe look at going Texas State, since they went to the Pac-12 along with Boise State. Boise State's in the Pac-12 too, so we can rebuild the Pac-12 up and take over the Pac-12. I don't know. You guys let me know what you want to do, and we'll look into it and take your advice and take your suggestions and try to pinpoint it. All right. Again, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Um, you have no idea how much that means to me. There was 25 at any given time. There were like 25 views on the live stream that I did, and man, that was great. I enjoyed that. So anyway, I'm gonna get on about here. Again, if you guys enjoying the content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the noti bell. If you want to be a part of this dynasty, make sure you follow the hit the description and follow the link for the Discord, and follow the instructions on one of the first 2 videos for season 2. Keep it clean, keep it neat, and keep it classy. All right. I'll holler at you later. See you in the next one. As always, peace and love.